just as there must exist a balance in the world between light and darkness, there seemingly must be a balance in which sometimes the videos of my OOT playthroughs are like recorded during the day, and I'm gonna be loud and obnoxious. Or, sometimes they're recorded during the night, and we're just gonna take it easy and, be really slow sounding, I guess. I don't fucking know. What does it look like when I, dump out a fish in here? Oh, it doesn't go widescreen. I think in most other situations, when we do something cinematic, the game goes like pseudo letterboxy. Like, let me go outside and prove it so you know I'm not crazy. Yeah, see, it's like we're in a fucking movie right now and the HUD fades away and shit. Looks pretty slick, I gotta say. What's probably not slick is me like sliding left and right to like fiddle with my volume. I don't know if you can hear an echo we got going on. I discovered the mystery of why like a part or two ago there was seemingly no audio. It's because I was wearing headphones, and apparently my low-end Bluetooth technology that I've got equipped with right now seemingly can't run with like both at the same time, like a mic and like an audio source coming from headphones. Like, I don't know, OBS, it doesn't like the combo and Bluetooth is involved. Navi, you're gonna tell me, I know your next words, you're gonna tell me to go to Dodonga's Cavern, right? Yeah, you know. Will Sarah say, let's go to Dodonga's Cavern? Because, you know, Sarah's another character who has a progression of dialogue throughout the game. You keep calling her, and she'll tell you new things. You want to talk to Sarah, right? No. Really? Then do you want to talk to me? No! What a bizarre exchange. Okay, let's talk to Navi. I hope it's a unique conversation and not just, we should go to Dodonga's Cavern, shithead. Let's, come on, Navi. I want you to have character. I guess they didn't think that through yet. Like, you know, they didn't come up with the idea to make the side character interesting until, you know, the good game. Majora's Mask, you know the one. The second time around, the home run. The first one was just a test. Oh, now it's called, ooh, we get the side shot this time, because presumably the game, like, couldn't give me a proper angle with this, like, wall in the way or some shit. Or I don't know, maybe it was just because I was facing a weird way, whatever. Give me a minute. Let me call my, my close childhood friend, Saria. Saria, Sarah. I'm the only one I've ever heard call her Sarah, so presumably I'm just crazy. Well, I definitely don't want to call her Saria, because the chuckleheads who did Zelda UO, the animated series on Newgrounds, called her Saria, and it's like, those videos are just a cringe fest. I don't want to be associated with that. Oh, I'm not hating on Zelda UO. I can't animate for shit. I'm just saying, we're a little cringy. Okay, Sarah, what's up? This is Sarah. Can you hear me? Oh. How did she know? Is she like she just kind of knows? Or did Link tell her, like, within the nanosecond between, like, the silence of our dialogue boxes? Because we never get to read any kind of internal monologues or dialogue from Link. It's just kind of assumed that it happens. I was even happier to find out that it helped you. Ooh. Yeah, let's talk to her again. Oh, what? She's just gonna say the same thing over and over again. Fucking girls. Yeah, the Lost Woods. Okay, so just because I'm extra special crazy. Okay, so there's like interactions with Princess Zelda, the Almighty. There's interactions with Zelda if you talk to her with the various masks in the game. Or at least the first 4. There's like a bunch of other masks. That's a lie. There's not a bunch. There's like 3 others, maybe 4. I think there's like 4 others. And like, pretty sure Zelda has interactions for like the first 4 of them. And I don't think she has interactions for the later four, but you know, we're gonna find that out. We're also gonna find out if Sarah has any interactions, period, for fucking any of these masks. Because I'm gonna bet no, but you know, you never know. So let's solve some OoT mysteries and learn new things about our favorite pieces of media. Or I say favorite, but you know, OoT, you're not exactly in my top 10. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I think in the last video I was saying shit like, OoT, it's undoubtedly a good game, but it's like, we're jumping the gun a little bit here. OoT, a good game? This video series is called Do I Love OoT? Like, it's a question. We haven't answered it yet. You know, right now I'm kind of like, you know, OoT's pretty cute, but you know, I don't know if we're being serious, if I find it too engaging. But you know, we'll figure this out. When you want, yeah, the same old shit. What do you got to say to this? That makes me feel happy. You know, Sarah, that makes me feel happy too. Like, even if it's not, like, a significant, like, particular response. Like, you know, she probably says that to fucking all of the masks, right? But, you know, it's the fact that they bothered to make fucking one interaction. Like, that's all I ask. Just make my efforts worth it. Just a little. Hey, wait a minute, hang on. Did my mask go off when I was climbing a ladder? OoT, you're so strange. Okay, check this out. So going down ladders, the mask is still on. But the minute you touch down, the mask comes off. May I ask why? There isn't a reason. Here's another mystery. Whenever you roll, the fairies kind of bob. Like, you see that, right? I assume there's some programming going on in that. Oh wait, no, it's not when you... It's a little when you roll. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's like some programming going on. So like, the fairies are supposed to stay a certain altitude, kind of. And when I'm rolling, you know, I'm getting lower to the ground, so they kind of bob. That's weird, right? Are they like coming in my general direction? Hold on, yeah, let's go over here. Yeah, they get a little closer to me, like they're gonna come in my vicinity, and then they start playing hard to get, and it's like, oh, I don't actually want you to run into me or anything. So it's like, okay, OoT, I get what you're trying to do. Being all cute, like you know, if the fairy flew away from me, that would be just kind of annoying. So like, the fairy gets a little closer to me, but then it's still my job to actually run into it. Like, okay, I get you. Oh, I just thought of something really funny. I need to talk to Sarah with like the spooky mask on, cause like that'll confirm like Sarah's into like dead things or some shit. Ooh, that classic OoT loading. Love it every time. I'm bored of Ocarina of Time. Let's go to the Sky Temple. Whoa, secret cave, dude. Bet you didn't know this was here. Yeah, it's like really bizarre, right? It almost looks like some kind of like glitch texture or like something that, you know, shouldn't be in the game normally, but here it is. This is the intent of this room. These funky looking walls. How are you actually supposed to find this room? Well, there's an item later in the game called the Stone of Agony, I think, and it conspicuously looks like a rumble pack, right? So the game is like, put in your rumble pack, shithead, and maybe if you're standing in the right spots, I'll give you a little vibration to let you know if, you know, a secret cave is about. But you know, what do we get for interacting with these secret caves? Let's find out. Oh shit, dude, 2 wolves? This is like adult Link level difficulty. I don't think the game would ever challenge young Link with something like this. 2 wolfos at the same time. What a world. Oh, I'm playing this like Dark Souls 2 or some shit where I'm trying to like fight without the lock on, as if that'll like give me some kind of advantage. I guess it kind of does. Although alternating between targets in this game isn't that bad. Alright, what do I get for that thrilling encounter? The joke is that it wasn't really thrilling, but it felt good. I was just playing a bit of Twilight Princess a couple days ago because I want to find out if I like that game. Because I'm starting to think I'm like a fake Zelda fan. Or not a fake Zelda fan, like not a Zelda fan at all. Because I only fucking like one of them. Like, at the end of my Majora's Mask LP, I jokingly said, LMAO, every other Zelda game sucks. But I low-key really believe that. That can't be true. So I want to replay most of them and, you know, see if I find them as good, or at least almost as good as Majora's Mask. And like playing TP, like that game has the most delayed fucking sword strikes, like ever, or probably not ever. There's probably some poopy bad game out there where you hit the B button and the sword doesn't come out till like you're dead on the ground. Like you know, it takes a long time. That's what I'm trying to say. OoT feels pretty limp. That's also what I'm trying to say. And it's like really weird because this game and MM by extension, like it's like so quick and snappy. I hit that B button and it's not like instantaneous, but it's like quick enough, and it has like that cool little like, that trail, and like it just feels fucking good. Like the animation is like nice and snappy. Like TP, it's just a little too slow. Though maybe that's a good statement on the game as a whole. Have you ever climbed vines in that game? It's also very slow. I don't know what they were going for. Were they trying to be realistic or some shit? Were people really like clamoring for like a realistic Zelda game? I guess so. After Wind Waker, I guess people looked at OOT with its like graphics and assumed like, you know, this art style was trying to look like edgy and like real and shit. When it's like, I don't fucking know. What do I call the art style of OOT? A product of the time? I can't imagine how else they'd pull this off, or like how else they'd make this game look if it wasn't on the N64. I don't fucking know. What are we doing right now? We're playing dumb, that's what we're doing. Okay, because OOT is at least a little bit of a competently made video game, there's something of a fast travel system in the Lost Woods, which is kind of cute. You can go to most of the regions in the game, like Death Mountain, fucking Zora's Fountain, Mountain and Fountain. Ooh, they rhyme kind of. They're like one letter off. Crazy, there must be a connection. What's weird is that there's seemingly no connection to the Gerudo part of the game. Wow, fucking arrow, in case I can't see it. How cute. Thanks, OT. I'm a dumb kid, and you know, I didn't see the hole down there. It's kind of far away from my eyeballs. And I'm new to 3D video games, so like there's this whole depth of field shit going on. Okay. Wait, what was I saying? Yeah, I think the whole storyline thing is that the Gerudos are like, they feel a little outcast from the rest of the Hyrule community, and you know, that's kind of cute how, by extension, like, there's no fast travel to them, so kind of hammers in that disconnect, how they're really far away, those who reside in Gerudo Desert. I said that's cute again as like my comparison to like something in this video game again. I gotta stop doing that. Or I don't gotta stop doing that. Like nothing terrible is gonna happen if I keep having boring wordplay. It's just like, I don't know, I won't feel satisfied personally. I really don't have any endgame right now. Actually, I have multiple endgames. I'm in very big conflict right now. My heart is like a whirlwind of turmoil and a tornado of turmoil or something. I'm trying to like remedy that lack of clever wordplay. How do you think we're doing so far? Okay, so what I'm really doing right now, it's like really petty. I saw this cool side hop earlier today when I was watching like ZFG play this game, and I want to see if I can pull it off. Oh, of course I can't pull it off. I haven't played OOT for like 6,000 hours straight. Yeah, we'll get there one day. Actually, no, we don't. I never want to get there. Yikes. Nah, ZFG's cool. He's like, you know, the most prominent OOT speedrunner, and he's a little crazy. Watching the opening of this game like that many times, whew, it's a toll on a man. Right, so another cool thing I saw is that I think you can like, get into Zora's fountain with just a chicken. Like, you don't need the Zelda's Lullaby. And I want to confirm this. For no particular reason. Obviously, I have the Ocarina. Oh shit, am I gonna fall in the water? No, we made it. This cock is ours. Woohoo. I'm funny. Okay, I should probably establish my endgame. I don't really want to do the dungeon right now. I kind of just want to fuck around. And I've been thinking about Lon Lon Ranch, and I keep... Better not. Okay. Just because I'm fascinated by these turn of events, let's see where the chicken went. Oh, okay, let's fall on the ground first, though. Yep, spawned back at its home position. That's cute. Oh, I did it again. We're bad at this. Fascinating? I think I've used that word, like, also, but less times than cute. Okay, so when the chicken was deemed out of bounds, it just warps back here. Interesting stuff. Or, like, does anyone other than me find it interesting? I mean, I find it, like a fun discovery, because, like, I like to, I'm something of a programmer. Like, I like to make cute little video games and programs and the like. And shit's hard, man, and sometimes you do, like, really dumb, like, tricks to, like, make things happen, and it's, like, fun seeing how other people did it. And, in video games, you don't want to create unwinnable situations, right? So, like, you don't want this chicken to suddenly become inaccessible. So, like, how do we keep the chicken in bounds was, like, a priority for the developers. And they were like, okay, when the chicken leaves this plane of existence, it will return to its, like, point of origin in this room, this singular universe that is, like, Zora's River. And I think that's neat. Oh, there's, like, two things I can... Wait, can I get that heart piece? I did... This wasn't the plan. Dude, gameplay. Where'd it go? Oh my god, dude, the thing fucking flew. No, please. You know, sometimes in life you don't always get what you want. But a lesson from all of this is that sometimes you just gotta settle. You can't waste your life, like, grinding at something ultimately fruitless, like trying to show off some weird quirk of OOT's programming, like floating behind this waterfall. Like, just take my word for it, you can do it. But you can also just do this. I'm drinking water from a bottle in this video, it's exciting. Usually I have cups. I still do, though. 2 cups in a bottle. A little inconsistent. I think there's a Scatola here, and by I mean I know for a fact there's a Scatola here. You know, I don't have a million hours in OOT. We've got like 100 or so I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I want to see this. Okay, so another mystery I want to discover is how do Scatolas come into being? Do they just spawn? Because there's a Scatola here supposed to be at night. So how does it make itself known? Does the game just awkwardly ghost into existence? Or, oh, it kind of just grows into existence. That doesn't look horrible. Not bad. I mean, the only other option was to literally just, like, make it, boop, there it is. Like, just clip out of nowhere. And that would look stupid, right? So, you know, the geniuses make an OOT. They knew. Let's make that spider grow. And yeah, we got to play the song twice because I wasn't nimble enough on my feet to return when the waterfall was still open. That's kind of fun though, right? It's on a time limit. Why? Are the Zoras trying to keep people out? Do they not like people interfering with their culture and the like? Okay, now this is also fascinating. So, the game won't lock me out. Oh, never mind. I'm locked out now. I assume I can still jump through this though. I can, but I can't jump. Let's just prove it now. Yeah, it's like a wall. Well, not a real wall. Like that's why the chicken thing would work. If you jump with the chicken at the right angle, this angle to be exact. Like you do it from over here, you can get in from like over there. And isn't that something? Not the fact that you can do it, but just like the fact that someone discovered that. Like you look up like glitches and shit in video games and stuff, and people have discovered a lot of stuff in OoT, and that might be because, you know, it was one of the first 3D video games, and they made it with like tape and shit. It was a mess, dude, making this video game probably. But it's also like damn, people probably like loved this game like that much, and they just like played it so hard, like they just discovered all this shit like about it, and it's like that's really endearing. Like people love this game so much, like all these discoveries. Like you can probably like find similar ways to break other video games, but people just haven't played them as much as OoT because, you know, this game it's fucking OoT, dude. It's a pretty big deal. Are these guys like zoned to like? Okay, yeah, they're not like facing in my direction. I thought they were gonna do the weird video game NPC thing and always like face my direction no matter where I am. What am I doing here? Oh, I don't want to play the game and go to Jabu Jabu. Okay, you know where we're going? It's kind of a workaround. My goal was to fast travel, quote unquote. It took 20 minutes. But we've gone from Lost Woods to Zora's Domain to Lake Hylia. Like, we did some weird rigmarole technique, and now we're here. And from here, we can talk to the owl, who, like, yeah, see, he loaded in when I was close enough. It's kind of intimidating, actually. Like, this guy is programmed to look at me no matter where I am. He's got that happy mask man thing going on. It's kind of terrifying, but yeah, you can talk to him and he'll warp you to Hyrule Castle, which is where I want to go. Ooh, magic beans. Exciting. Did I talk about these things? I think in the last video I mentioned, I alluded to the whole, their mechanic, like, in 7 years, because, you know, there's time travel in Ocarina of Time, who'da thunk it, they grow, and then you can use them to reach new heights, and it's like, again, fascinating that they brought this item back for one mandatory use in Majora's Mask, and then they seemingly, like, I don't know what they were fucking doing. They could have just left it at that, like, you know, the magic beans, it doesn't need to be, like an item you're always using. We just wanted to use it for, like, that one time. But, like, they were almost committed to the idea of doing interesting things with it in MM. Because there's a few other magic bean spots, but they never lead to fucking anything significant. And in most cases, you can just use other items to achieve the same goals. Which is ridiculous, because the magic beans take like twice the effort to like achieve any kind of result in MM. You gotta fucking buy magic beans, first of all, and there's only like 2 vendors in the game. One of them is convenient, quote unquote, to access. The first one, you're only gonna talk to that first time when you're like unlocking the right to get the magic beans, and then you're just gonna talk to the second one, who's in like the first area of the swamp. Frustrating because they made a guy in Clocktown, like they added, there's a Goron in fucking Clocktown who will sell you the goddamn powder keg. They couldn't have like thrown in someone to sell you the magic beans somewhere in there. Whatever, I guess that just proves how low of a priority it was. The magic beans didn't deserve it. But yeah, you need to fucking buy them, and then you need to get water, which you'd think would be easy, right? But like, it's spring water, and you have to get it from, like, grottos and shit. You can't just, like, go to the ocean and be like, huh, like, it ain't gonna work. I think it also doesn't work if you purify the swamp and try to just scoop up water in the swamp water. That doesn't count. So it's like really picky. Like it's fucking atrocious. The goddamn magic beans, they blow my mind trying to think about it. Like, what were they thinking? Why are they there? The epitome of like the fucking ridiculousness of their inclusion is like that whole situation in Stone Tower where you can magic beans and it'll lead you to like a higher level on Stone Tower, and there's a treasure box which has more fucking magic beans in it, and you use those magic beans to create a platform that will take you down to the ground where you came from, but you can just fucking jump, and it's like, what the fuck, MM? Oh man, I'm sorry, I just love spieling about MM. And this was a nice place to do it. This is a cool little environment here. I like the repeating tile work we have going on here. I don't know, it's nice. I like this dirty looking rock we're walking on right now. Let's enjoy this. Where are we right now? Who are you? Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia. Yeah, we're gonna read all of it. Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. What's special about Lake Hylia water? Is it like, is it contaminated with like Zora piss, and that's why it's a little more unique compared to regular ass water? Color be interested. Fucking Lake Hylia ocean man. That was a bold assumption of me. How do I know this character is a man? Well, you see, the thing is I don't. I'm gonna look it up, actually. I know they have a name. It's in the fucking strategy guide somewhere. I'm just gonna look it up. OoT. Where the fuck am I right now? Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion. Oh, she's a student of mine. Dude, lore. Repeat that. Who are you? You don't even tell me your name? I guess I'll just type medicine person, because I don't know what else to fucking call this thing. Yeah, it leads me to the trading sequence. That legendary chain of events. Are we wasting precious video time? Bite me. I want to solve this mystery. I want to find out because it's like a funny lake scientist. That's their name, the lake scientist. They gotta have a name in fucking Majora's Mask, right? In Majora's Mask, their name is Professor. Fascinating. I guess it's a step up. Actually, no, it's not. It's just a different title, Professor, and I already forgot their name. Lake Sciences? Yeah, that was it. I was about to say, I think, like, for a second I thought the model in MM got an upgrade from the graphic they're displaying on the Zelda wiki, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a difference in lighting. Because, you know, Majora's Mask is all about the lighting, right? God, I hope that was a good image to, like, hold the video on, like, Link sort of swerving left and right to like keep an eye on the lake scientist's fucking head, right? Oh man, what a bizarre creation. You know, this is the kind of stuff you can get away with in like the abstract art style, quote unquote, that, you know, we've got going on right now. Like, not everything, I mean, it's sort of like we're dealing with sprites in that these early 3D graphics, like everything is just supposed to represent something. It's not like an absolute like the fucking lake scientist. Like, you know, nothing in the world looks like this, but you know, it kind of looks like a person. So like my brain is filling in the blanks, and it kind of just looks like a normal person, but it's like so abstract and weird looking. I don't fucking know. Did that make sense? I don't know, man. Let's take a dive. I think there's a shark down here. It's pretty scary. I think it actually did scare me when I was younger. Like, you go down here to get that red rupee, and it's like, oh, dude, money. Oh, wow, what a tease. OOT thinks it's so fucking clever. They put that money down there, and it's like, yeah, you want that money. You want that money? You want that money? Yeah, well, too bad. You gotta come back when you have the iron boots, shithead. What are the iron boots? Well, I guess you'll just have to keep playing the game and find out. Oh, trust me, though. It'll be worth it. The iron boots. Now that's an item. Oh, that's wrong, actually. It's not even an item. The iron boots are labeled as equipment. They go here, next to the Kokiri boots. Huh? Okay. You're a person who exists in the world and interacts with the internet. You probably know of the website, normalboots.com, that was once affiliated with the late John Shafari, also known as John Tron. Yeah, so the site was called Normal Boots, but like, you know, the icon they used for their website was like also Normal Boots. Or it was the fucking boots from this game, and like, I assumed that from that they were called the Normal Boots. Like, it's another one of those fake memories that I thought was true this whole time. I thought these were just the normal boots, but they're the fucking Kokiri boots. Like, duh, right? Like, normal boots. Now that's a stupid name. I wonder if they knew that. I mean, they couldn't call their website kokiriboots.com, so it's like, that's... I wonder how they came up with that name. Normal boots. Am I allowed in here at night? Oh, dude, this place looks cool at night. I'm glad I came here. I mean, it's, you know, it's like a blue void surrounded by fucking, like, you know, a veil of trees. But it's like I was trying to say earlier. It's like an abstract. It's like what this place represents. Like a little lake with trees and shit. And it's like, you know, obviously beyond the trees, there's nothing. There's the blue void that this video game takes place in. But you know, we're just setting the stage here. It's like we're like in a theater, and like, you know, you look at a tree on stage at a play, and you know, you don't go, that tree's fucking fake. No, you go, oh, there's a tree here, and you know, you've established the scene from like, you know, the fake images that you're given here, like that fake tree. Did that make sense? Navi, you're doing the thing where you're annoying. If you lock on and lock off while there's like a Navi, she'll keep doing it. Yeah, like that. Ugh, yeah, that's why people call Navi annoying. Because you don't want to talk to her, but you don't want to hear that sound at the same time. It's quite the paradox. Does this guy have legs? Let's find out. It's going to be kind of tricky though. His talk box is pretty generous. No, I don't. You don't have to play if you don't want to. Okay, yeah, I want to do the thing where you roll into the, like, the ground. You roll into a wall, and then at the right time, right before Link gets up, you can hit C up, and then you can see through blocks. Because, you know, your character is, like, protruding forward a bit. He doesn't have legs. Obviously, right? Like, they don't have to draw his legs. In, like, normal circumstances, the player walks in, they're not tall enough to fucking see beyond the counter. Even as adult Link, like, you know, you can't manipulate the camera in this game to just, like, oh man, like, you know, raise the roof, like, raise the camera and, like, see it. So, they didn't feel like drawing the legs, because they didn't have to. Clever. The biggest fish ever caught in this pond. Yeah, are you sure about that? You know, Majora's Mask added a fishing minigame, but it really bothered me because, like, I would have been down for that, but they didn't add, like, a fishing, like, book in your menu to, like, keep track of all the fish you caught. Oh no, you don't have a rumble. Oh no. You know, I really didn't even know that OOT came out, like, within the Rumble Pack's, like, heyday. Like, what did it come? It must have come out after Star Fox 64 then. That's wild. I don't think I've ever read this dialogue box in my life. No rumble for you. You know, I'm okay with that. Because, like, I remember trying to play Batman Arkham Knight. I was going to say Arkham something else. There's like 4 of them. And, like, I put the controller down on the table to take a drink. But you know, there's someone sleeping on the couch about, like, a few meters away from me. I got my headphones on. So, you know, I'm thinking, like, oh, man, they can't hear me. We're good. But then the fucking, like, rumbling starts happening, and that controller just goes apeshit in the counter, and it's like, stop it! Like, you know what? Fuck rumble. Yeah, I understand. I wasn't reading any of that. I'll let you fish for as long as you want. You only get to keep 1 fish. You know, that's this bullshit fishing guy. You should know that I would not be satisfied. Unless there was, like, a time limit. This minigame is pointless. No. Fishing is supposed to be like a serene, relaxing activity. So unless you're trying to make some hype variant of that, some crazy fishing game, you probably don't need a time limit in your fishing minigame. Yeah, even as crazy as I am, I know when to draw the line. Speaking of the line, I think there's like a hidden item somewhere around here. I remember being really into OoT 3D. And there's like this thing called like the sinking lure or some shit. I think if you literally like walk around in like the right spot, your fishing rod will just like randomly get upgraded. I don't know where it is though. I also don't know if that's an Adult Link exclusive thing. We'll have to find out later, because it looks like we're not going to find out now. Oh well. You know, you can get out of the fucking the fishing pool with the fishing rod, and you can do some kooky things with it. Can I equip my shield? What does that look like? Oh, I thought we'd like guard as if we were holding a deck use stick or something, but this thing operates under like Kokiri sword rules. That's fascinating. I want to walk around with the Hyrule Shield more, because the majority of my playthroughs of OoT, you know, I don't use this thing because I would prefer to just use the deck use shield, because I don't like my mobility being taken away like that when I'm guarding. But I like the aesthetic of walking around with this thing, as I mused in the previous video. I think it's got like storyline significance, and it's just cute and unique because I don't play with it enough or often. Okay, so let's catch some fish. Pretty sure you just fucking wait. Let's take it easy. They picked a really good song to accompany this minigame, the Kakariko Village theme. It's nice and chill. I don't think we're in that. Oh, whoa, dude. Okay. So, I don't know how deep this goes. I'm just holding back on my stick and kind of hoping the minigame will wrap itself up. In some other fishing games, you gotta start like spinning that stick and shit, and it's like, whoa, dude, this is intense. But yeah, that was pretty easy. But, you know, that was kind of fun though. I felt, you know, do you want to keep it? Nah, dude, we're trying to win, dude. That's another redundancy. I said dude like 3 times there. Gotta step my game up. Also gotta step my fishing game up. Oh, I'm hitting the A button. What the fuck? I think that sound effect is used for something else later in the game. Oh yeah, it's like when, I think it's when Ganondorf is fucking attacking you. That like high pitched like ooh. That's wild. The final battle bringing up fond memories of the fishing minigame, like that'll break the mood. Oh, you guys are tiny. I don't want you. Ooh, the lily pads are they have physics. That's wild. Remember that review I read back in part 1? The game, you know, the details and shit, and I compared it to like the fish in Mario 64. It seems we're like, you know, we do have interactions that go that deep. The lily pads, they move. A lesser game would have just like, you know, had the lily pads, and you know, you couldn't move them because it's like, I ain't got time for that shit. The OoT. I'm nodding my head in approval as if I'm going like, nice. OoT made the fucking lily pads move. What a game. I was always too scared to like fish when I was younger, because I think I caught a fish once and I couldn't like deal with the hook in its mouth. Like I thought it was like gross and disgusting, and I had to get someone else to like get it off and get it away from me, because I was just imagining like, oh god. Well, I guess it was like an empathy thing. Like obviously, or not obviously, but like I don't think fish really give too much of a shit if they've got a fucking hook in their mouth. They're kind of stupid, I think. That's very rude. I can't just insult fish like that. Someone might get offended. My fellow fishkin out there. But like, I guess it was like an empathy thing, because you know, if I had a hook in my mouth, I know it would fucking hurt, and it's this weird disconnect. Looking at the fish that seemingly feel no pain, and like me having to deal with it. Like, should I even bother setting this thing free? Whoa, whoa! I take it back. Fish are cool. This guy's fucking flying, dude. Twilight Princess has a fishing minigame, and that one has really good music. Maybe we'll play that game sometime. JK, that game takes like 12 years. We're never doing an LP of Twilight Princess. Sorry. Well, it's about 5 pounds. Is there even one bigger than the record? Am I being bamboozled? Is this like one of those fucking like arcade games where like they give you like a number that sounds reasonable, like, oh yeah, I can beat that high score, but it's not actually possible? Damn, this guy wants it. Okay, fine, I guess I'll let him have it. Wait, did I finish that sentence? Yeah, arcade games are rigged. You probably know this. It's about 3 pounds. If only you could keep the fish. Like, literally. Like, have a little aquarium going on. Oh yeah, did I finish that complaint I had about MM3D? Yeah, I think I did. The thing with them adding a fishing pool, but no, like, fish, like, encyclopedia. And, I hope I mentioned it, because, like, I think they did add a fish encyclopedia. I forgot if I already said this, because I'm just losing my mind in the fishing pool. But, yeah, there's a fish, check thing, like letting you know what fish you caught, but you can only access it in the fishing pool. And I guess that just made me feel like it didn't really matter. Like, if it's not part of my inventory, it's not relevant to 100%, so therefore I don't have to care about it. And that just made me not want to... That just de-incentivized me from playing the rest of the fishing game, which is a shame, because they went through all that effort to fucking add fishing pools in Majora's Mask when they could have, I don't know, done anything else with their limited development time. Fishing minigames, sure. This is a real lunker, sure. Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, I want to keep it. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that real lunker we just caught was like 1 in a million. Or not 1 in a million, but like however many fish there are in this fucking pond here. Like that was the fish that we needed to get in order to win. Nothing else would have worked. Wait, I want to talk about something, but let's get to the real meat of this conversation first. Weigh my fish. Whoa! That's my reaction when I meet a human being who says the words Majora's Mask. That sentence didn't make sense. Hey, a heart piece. Those things give you more health. In Zelda 1 it made sense, because that game, like, kicked your ass, and, you wanted more health, right? Because things hurt, you died, and dying sucked because you had to like backtrack, like it would warp you back to like the beginning of the game, but you need that like punishment, otherwise like the challenge of the game like wouldn't matter and you wouldn't care about anything, and by extension you wouldn't have fun. Like you know, you gotta have shit like that in your video game. You gotta have like a possibility of failure for there to be fun. Like life, it wouldn't be fun if we lived forever. Where was I going with that? Yeah, but it didn't make sense when they stopped making the Zelda games hard. Like, me having more health in this game just makes me want to care even less, because I could just tank hits, like it doesn't even fucking matter. So it's probably a good thing that they wised up 20 years later in Breath of the Wild, when they finally made the game like kick your ass a little bit again. And they also made it like a decision kind of thing. Like you can either get more heart pieces or get more stamina. It's your call. What do you value more? And you know, a little decision making is always good in video games. Zelda 1 was also really cool in that maybe you didn't want more health, because like Breath of the Wild, you could just be like, oh, I'll never get hit, so I don't need more hearts. And normally that would just be like a bullshit flexing thing. But actually, in Zelda 1, when you're at full health, you shoot a laser from your sword. And if you have more hearts, it just takes longer for you to get maximum health and be able to shoot the lasers. So maybe you only want 3 hearts. So if you do get hit, it doesn't take too long for you to get your laser sword back. And it's, decision making in video games. It's important because, if you're not making decisions, you're playing fucking cookie clicker or the fishing minigame in OoT. And sometimes that's okay. But in situations where there's like combat and shit, I want to be engaged. Just saying. Let's talk about something. You want to try another lure? What are you talking about? Are you... excuse me? I paid money for this, dude. Don't you know the old saying, a great fisherman never chooses? So I've never heard those words until now. Actually, I guess I've never read them until now. There's no voices. Can we talk about a nicer topic? Like, how are you? Okay, fishing secrets. I'm very impressed. There's actually like more than one dialogue interaction for this thing. Company secrets. Oh yeah, because you don't want me to win, right? It's like that arcade thing. You want to know if I'm a good fisherman? Of course I am. Is that another knock at Link being a kid? Do you know what a pro is, you fucking forest hick? Do you know what words are? How far does this hole go? You want to try another lure? Okay, yeah, only 3. 3 is a good number to stop at. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, you can't take the rod out of here. Want a bet? Yeah, I want to quit. Come back when you get older. The fish will get bigger. Well, maybe. Oh, that's funny. God, it'd be fascinating, or like really interesting to play this game and not know that you turn into adult Link and like he actually means that. Come back when you get older. Though I guess inevitably you're gonna expect adult Link because he's on the title screen. That's like the point of the game. That whole like I want to grow up, and then you grow up and shit kind of sucks, and you're like shit I want to go back, but you can't go back, so you just kind of have to deal with it. And then you learn that everything is gonna be okay because I don't know, you were able to beat all 5 dungeons and defeat Ganondorf, so that's how you learned that adulthood isn't that bad. Or I think that's the moral of OoT. We haven't quite figured that out yet. Or like, we'll get there. Currently, we're not like learning anything theming or meaningful. We're just kind of fucking around. How long has this video been going on? I'm finally utilizing my second monitor in my recordings in that I have OBS on the other monitor there, so I can see how long this video's been going on for. In earlier videos, I'd be like, shit, how long has this been going on for? And I wouldn't know. Why are we walking over here? I want to look at this. Okay, check this out. There is a scratch on the tree. And it's like, what made it? It's another one of those OoT mysteries that like spawn fucking rumors and shit. Like, oh man, does this have some kind of significance? Like, if I wait here like 300 years in OoT time, will I unlock the Sky Temple? Or some nonsense like that. I'm sure there were like secrets or like fake tall tales like relating to like this fucking thing right here, because like every weird thing in OoT has like some stupid myth tied to it, like defeating the Running Man and like that weird hole we were in at the beginning of the beginning of the video. Like people tricked people who didn't know that like that hole was like a normal hole in the game, like into thinking that it was like the Sky Temple, and it was like really cool shit, that fucking cave we were in. Like just manipulating people's like lack of knowledge. In OoT 3D, I'm pretty sure those scratches are not there. So that just makes me more curious. Like, What is there a bear somewhere around here? I'm scared of bears. I'm also scared of my surrogate father figure not being there. Where's the owl? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he unloads after a bit. Oh no, I just couldn't see him because, you know, the whole darkness thing in my eyes ain't what they used to be. Actually, that's not true. I have pretty alright vision. I think there's a Scatola, but knowing Ocarina of Time, it's probably all the way up there. Damn, that moon moves quick. Well, it moves quick because if it moved slow, the night cycles would be like a lot longer, and we don't need that. Because we gotta get to the point. I got shit to do. Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute. I want to see if there's anything in this hole here. Oh, I get it. You're really heavy. I'm sorry. What are you doing? I remember when I used that as the thumbnail for part 2. I can't skip this dialogue. Seemingly it's important. I guess the game is trying to allude to me that you're fucking dumb. Let me tell you what the map subscreen is. Oh, it's he. Always looking out for me. Though, like a parrot, sometimes gets a little annoying. Hoo-hoo. I'm on my way back to the castle. Yeah, sure you are. Okay, yeah, and by talons, I think it's just stand under his shadow. And there you go. A lesser game. Hey, Scatola. I don't think I can get that. You could probably get that without the boomerang. There's a boomerang in this game. Yeah, you could probably, like, hit it with your slingshot and then jump off the bridge. Like, some shit like that. Oh, damn. Door stuck. Don't worry. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go here yet. I want to progress with the mask quest at least a little. We're not gonna finish it in this video, clearly. So I'm gonna go give it to the guy who wants it, and then I'm gonna go to Hyrule. Or I wonder if I'll even do that. I don't want these videos to go too long, so maybe I'll just give him the Keaton mask and fucking call it. Exciting stuff. I bet you're in anticipation to see what I come up with. Oh, this is a cool aesthetic. It's like dawn right now. And you know, it doesn't look too different from the normal, like, state of Kakariko when you come in and the music is playing. But the music ain't playing right now. Like we're in a unique time of day right now. I like it. Like, I love the Kakariko Village theme, but, you know, sometimes that ambience, I'm cool with just this. Alright, so this is the guy that won the Keaton mask. Apparently not for himself, but he wants it for his kid. Wahahaha. Why did I try to read that? Is the key something? He doesn't know what it is. Ah, my neck hurts. Have I been playing this game in a weird posture this whole time? Well, the quest can't end if I say no, or just by saying no, but I want to see if there's a reaction. I won't give up. I have to for this job. What? You're gonna give me that mask, or I'm never gonna let you in Death Mountain again. I wish I could go to the oh my god. Can you let me back in now? Do I love OoT? Probably. Let's go to the mask. Who's talking right now? Again with this unknowable, omnipotent narrator of OoT. I actually am gonna call it here. No particular reason. I just don't want to play anymore. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. Bye-bye. For now.